Hi, I'm John Fraser with the Polaris Travel Experts YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking you on a 360 tour of the beautiful Azul Beach Resort in Riviera, Cancun. This is an all-inclusive property. It's family friendly. Let's go check it out. So the first thing you notice when you pull up is this beautiful statue of a marlin. You may need to spin your camera around to see that. And it's got these flying fish coming out of it. I love when you take the ferry boat over to Cozumel, and sometimes even when you're on cruise ships, you can see these flying fish. They're one of my favorites. Here we go into the lobby. Voila. So you have this beautiful lobby here. The check-in area is over to the right. If you're Diamond Club member, as we get up here, you can pan to the left to see that. I love how open it is here. Now I'll actually walk over here to the left. So for Diamond Club, you can actually check in over here. There's also some shops. Up here we have the Mojito Bar and Lounge and Tapas Restaurant. The Mojito Bar is adults only. I've not yet had a chance, although buenas tardes, to sample the mojitos, but you can be sure that I will. In the evenings, there's dancing in here. We're in here in the afternoon, so most people are out by the pool and the beach. Okay, finishing out the lobby here, over to my right, we have the Tapas Restaurant. You gotta watch the hours on some of the restaurants here. They are closed some days, and some days they're open, both lunch and dinner, and some days just dinner. Another nice seating area out here. Doing some work up above. Spot real quick on that. Then as you pan forward, you can see some of the pools, some of this property. I think this is a gorgeous property. I love all the vegetation here. It's got a lot of mature trees and bushes and flowering shrubs, a lot of tropical plants that you'll be able to see here. Now there's 3 main pools, or sections here. There's different blocks of rooms. So over to my left, this is mainly the kids' pool and a family section. Activities, a little ice cream truck over here. Of course, there is a swim-up bar over here to the right. Now, one of the things you'll notice as we get a little closer up to the beach, and if you pan over to the right, you'll see the shuffleboard course. When you pan up here, back to the left, you'll see that it's a very limited beach over here. And this is pretty common, and we're in the Puerto Morales area. You'll see a lot of this seaweed. They tell me it's seasonal, I've Seaweed is seasonal. I've been to this area a few times at different times of the year. So I've been in October, I've been in April. Right now it's May, and multiple times when I've been here at different resorts, you get this kind of chocolate colored water. Now if you look out beyond, you'll see that it's really blue. It's really nice. They've actually put in some barriers to try to keep the seaweed out. They can't do it 100%. This is a problem all over the Caribbean, but in this area in particular, I tell people if you're coming down for a beach and the beach is the most important thing for you, this may not be the top best option for you. This area, not necessarily this resort, but this area in the Puerto Morales area in the Riviera Cancun. The bar down here that's closed. They do have some kayaks and things. I understand that out there, if you pan over to the left, and you see where the water is blue, and you may not be able to see it on the camera, but it actually turns a little lighter. There's a reef all the way out there, and it's a protected area. It'd be pretty difficult to kayak out to. You definitely wouldn't want to swim out to it. Not too far away from here, over to my left, if you pan to the left, you'll see there's more resorts. Just on the other side of those resorts, there is a reserve where you can go snorkeling. I think it's Protected Bay. So you can see there is a beach here. You can come down and put your toes in the sand, but it's a bit limited. And the water today, and this is again, I think it's a seasonal thing, but check with your travel agent, check with the hotel if the beach is the most important thing to you. So up here we have the Zocalo. This is the Mexican restaurant here. It's not open right now. You also have a bar on this side. And then if you pan over to the right, you can actually see the lazy river that connects the first pool that we showed you, which was more of a family area, to the second pool that we're going to show you. Less kids on this side and in this block of buildings. Not rooms over on this side. The swim out rooms actually connect, the pool connects to this main pool area. You can see Zocalo restaurant on my right. And then up here, there's another bar area. I love the hammocks over to the left. You can spin the camera around and see those. They're open, waiting for us. It's probably where I will be after I'm done with these videos. One, because they're cool, and two, because of the proximity to the bar. This is actually a Starbucks. My mistake. Very convenient that they have the hanging volley beds next to the coffee. I think that's a good indicator of what we might be in for this evening. Kind of walking around here more, you can, if you pin around, you can see that vegetation that I was talking about earlier. Love all of the mature vegetation and flowers. Now we're heading more towards the party pool, the adults pool. So you can see on this side, If you pan over to the left, as I'm kind of walking towards it, it'll be straight. They're actually getting set up for a wedding. Hello. Great place for weddings. One, because the landscaping is so gorgeous here, but two, because there's kind of this adult section over here, and then you also have the family-friendly section. So if you have people who kind of want to be separate but still have the kids come, you can accommodate everybody. So earlier today, this is, like I said, the party pool. More activities going on over here, mostly adults over here. I think it is adults only. They were doing some trivia over here, some music trivia, things like that. You can see the pool bar over to the left. The swim outs are over to the right. And just like the other pools, with these swim outs, they are connected back to the main pool. Here's the connector from where the swim outs connect over to the main pool. If you pan over to the right, you'll see a kind of a round building. That is Le Chic. Le Chic is the only restaurant on property that there's an extra charge to go into. And they told me today when I was checking in that the charge is about $120 per person, which is a little high. It must be really, really good to get that kind of a markup on it. So this is the third and final set of pools. Most of these rooms on the inside, especially back here, are considered to be garden view, but you can actually see the ocean from here. From a lot of them, you have at least a peekaboo view of the ocean. The restaurant down here. I love the beds that are in the water. If you pan to the right, you can see those. Another swim-up bar over here to the back over my left shoulder. We'll get a peek of that when we walk along this little walkway here. We're back down to the beach. So this is all part of the third section right here. So the first section that we went through was for the kids. You had the second section where it was really kind of a mixed area in that center block, and then you have this third section up here, which is adults, and then you have the Vaz swim-up bar. That's also one of the specialty restaurants over there to the left. If you pan your camera to the left, you can see that. Thanks for checking out this episode of 360 Tours. If we've inspired you to travel and you're not already working with a travel professional, consider giving our team of experienced travel advisors an opportunity to help you plan your next great adventure. If you're enjoying our videos, give us a like down below and consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all of our latest content. Until we see you again, travel and be well.